Center. I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the 49ers come away with a brutal 18-point victory. Eric Parker stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. David Boston won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. A broken elbow is the culprit. He's out for 4 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Dan Morgan might be the biggest loss on this list. He's suffering from a pulled calf muscle, and that'll keep him out for 6 weeks. Now the big story of the day. Marcus Stroud is going to find himself in street clothes for the time being, and that'll be a major blow to this club. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Saints pick up win number 2. Tiki Barber had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Giants beat the Cowboys. We had a big trade also of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
We'll shift gears now just a little and have a look at a few trades that should certainly be of interest. This guy leaves the Eagles and will be on his way to the Cowboys. And they obviously see that as one of the areas that needs improvement. In exchange, they'll get someone to beef up their roster. Julius Jones will need to learn this offense in a hurry, but he could be a big asset to this backfield, no doubt about it.
Panthers, Broncos. Garrison, first I look at the Hurst, is just thinking, let's get out of the shadow of our own goal line. There's a first down. What shadows? The only shadows are the defenders behind him. He could go all the way. A 98-yard run. The Broncos go on to win this by the final score of 13-7. Up in historical New England, we had the Patriots win by a 9-point margin. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Griffin is on the move, as you see, as he accepts a pretty good offer to leave his current club. 4 years, $3.6 million, plus a $1.0 million signing bonus. Lester Towns will be on the move. You see it there. He'll be getting a nice little payday, too. 6 years, $3.8 million, plus a $1.1 million signing bonus. This guy will also have a new address for a while as he signs a 4-year contract with the Redskins.
Over at the RCA Dome, we had the Colts walk away with a 6-point victory. The Falcons got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at the Georgia Dome. The Steelers won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Cowboys. Dane Looker had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Eddie George ran to pay dirt 3 times and helped his Titans beat the Packers. In the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., we had the Redskins lose by 11. Down in Reliant Stadium, we had the Texans lose by just a single point. And last but not least, we had the Jets come away victorious. So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my primetime players. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. Welcome to Week 6 action in the National Football League. You might think you know who the big teams are this year, but there are a few October surprises out there to watch out for. San Francisco 49ers, New York Jets. It's go time.
Well, the fans definitely look pumped up and ready for today's game. Greetings from Jet Stadium, everybody. I'm Dan Stevens. Peter O'Keefe is alongside me. And Peter, the injuries have impacted the lineups on the field today.
Well, Dan, injuries are unfortunately a part of the game. Bryant Young is going to start today, and in coming off the bench has a lot of pressure on his shoulder. Believe me, he's going to be tested right off the bat, and how he responds is going to determine the game.
You need to check out that ESPN game because this game's on the program. All right? I'm telling you now. What's up, man? How you doing? Go, Taz.
It's heads.
Let's see.
Todd Peterson kicking off for the 49ers.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
It's time for Jets football.
Peterson kicks it off to begin the game. Jordan fields it all the way back at the 3. Breaks free. Locked down at the 22.
Lamont Jordan got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Jets will start this first play of the drive at their own 22-yard line. Moss catches this one, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
Santana Moss had just one guy on him and makes the most of it. And he schooled that guy so bad, I can smell the chalk dust.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Martin gains 3 yards, and that brings up first down. First down, 10 yards to go. Moss makes the catch out to the left, and that's good for 6.
Chad Pennington threw the pass into double coverage, but gets his man perfectly. Hey, that was one accurate throw.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
39-yard line.
Pennington tosses it down the left side, and it's off. Incomplete.
Eric Smith did a brilliant job keeping watch over his zone. That pass didn't have a chance.
On second down, they tried for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Gray 62. Listen up. Gray 62.
Engelberger gets the sack.
John Engelberger sends this offense backpedaling with a nice sack in the backfield.
They lose some yardage there, Peter. It has to feel like they're going down and up escalator.
Yeah, a good rule of thumb here is to try to move the ball in the general direction of the other team's end zone. That's what usually works.
Peter forced the loss of yardage on third, and now they face a 4th and long. How do you rate that defensive performance?
How about A+, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. It's all good, baby.
Plummer takes it out to 24. Dragged down at the 35.
Y'all making this too easy.
First and
Ahmed Plummer did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The 49ers send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 35-yard line. Barlow goes right up the middle and will gain close to 6. Barlow loses 2, and that will bring up third down.
Number 91 not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up 3rd down. Woods goes in motion. Conway catches the lob over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Curtis Conway easily overcomes the double coverage to nab the football. Perfect synchronization by the quarterback and the receiver. Way to get open.
Peter, how's that for a way to start for a receiver? First pass out of the gates is a bomb, and he gets under it to make the catch.
You gotta love it. Make the defense a little off guard from the get-go.
Barlow takes the handoff and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
With the tackle.
Eric Barton targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Barlow gets the call again and maybe picks up 1 on the play. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Latte fired.
Curtis Conway has a small crowd of defenders working him, and yet still makes the catch.
There's the catch, and there were 3 guys around it.
They say bad things come in threes, but that didn't seem like that was bad at all. Maybe mildly annoying, but definitely not bad.
It was 3rd and long, but it didn't faze them. They moved the ball, and now they move the chain.
Yeah, really nice play calling, Dan.
Boyd catches the bullet out left and tries to get free.
Tim Rattay threw a nice pass past the coverage and got the completion. Tough throw, but an accurate throw.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
What a night. Barlow has his number called on 2nd down and heads upfield.
Kevin Barlow took advantage of some really good blocking there. They opened up a hole.
And he's able to cross the line and get a bunch more without really much resistance.
And that's what the O-line gets paid for.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have there. And so far, he's got 10 yards and 1 touchdown.
It's good.
Todd Peterson kicking off for the 49ers.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Peterson kicks it off. Jordan fields the kickoff at the 6. Tackled at the 28.
Lamont Jordan was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
Jets stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 28-yard line. Martin barrels off his left guard and gains about 3 yards. 2nd down from the eye. And Pennington throws the pass, and it's complete at the 41. Gains up, hunted down at the 38. It will be first.
Chad Pennington makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
He finally connected with his receiver after a few attempts to stretch the field early in the game.
And looks like they're committed to go long.
Martin catches it in the flat and is at the 35.
Pass complete.
Tackled at the 33.
With the tackle.
Pennington uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Justin McCarron has some company on this play, but he still makes the catch. That's good concentration and focus. It's worth another look. Oh, maybe they should have triple covered him there.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The 49ers are out in front, 7-0. First down, 2 tight ends in the game. McCarron grabs the bullet and picks up 4 on the play.
Justin McCarron took his lone defender to school on that last play, making the catch with relative ease.
A decent play, and they will now face second and short. Would you take a shot here?
Well, there are a lot of options in this situation, but it may not be a bad idea.
Martin will get the handoff and gets in for the score.
Well, this is a nice run, Dan. Gets all the yards he needs.
Not a huge quantity of yardage, but definitely some quality yardage, Peter.
Absolutely. Great play.
He gets the touchdown off a nice play. Fantastic athleticism.
What a player.
Now the extra point, and
The extra point is good.
it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Ryan kicks this one away. Wilson fields this one deep at the 1.
A return of 19 yards.
Dragged down at the 20. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
First and 10, San Francisco.
The 49ers had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Barlow catches it in the flat, and he's looking for room. Tackled at the 26.
Kevin Barlow was wide open on that play, man. Makes you wonder what the D was doing.
And this was a situation, Mr. O'Keefe, where we had 2 guys of just about equal strength coming together.
Yeah, but one guy wanted it more.
Rattay dumps this one off, and this one is incomplete.
Pass interference, number 54, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Victor Hobson
Automatic
slapped around the
first down.
receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Lloyd goes in motion. Abraham sacks him back at the 28.
John Abraham nails his man behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to cost the offense a few yards. Oh, yeah, that's a great job of getting to the quarterback. Nice set.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Rattay zips it to the left sideline, and it's complete, and he can run. And he stopped right there.
Brandon Lloyd nabbed the pass without any challenge whatsoever from the defense. When you're that open, every quarterback in the league can get it to you.
They got some, but they'll need more than that if they want to convert on this third down.
Yeah, they have a ways to go, Dan. They would have loved a few more yards out of that play. Ray Nickens is sitting back there in the zone waiting for this one, Dan. Check it out. Yep, he forced the incomplete pass. That's great coverage.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Lee takes the long snap and punts it away. Moss fields the punt at the 25.
Return of 6 on the play.
Brought down at the 31. The Jets could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at the 31-yard line. Carter sacks him way back at the 24-yard line.
Check goal E3. Check goal E3. Check goal E3. Check goal E3.
Pennington throws this up the rope, and it's caught at the 31. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
And Dan, I lined up against Andre Carter's dad many a time back in the late 70s, early 80s. So I can tell you firsthand how difficult it can be to block a Carter. Andre's got a chance to be real special in this league.
3rd down with a split backfield. Baker makes the catch on the right sideline, and they convert on 3rd down.
Chad Pennington has little problem completing this pass. He makes it look so easy, and he's getting paid so much money, Dan, it makes you wonder.
And there he is with the catch. Well, look, you got an easy job, Peter, and you made a lot of money. What's the difference?
Well, the difference is I got to work with you.
Oh, Peter, they did what they needed to do, and they squeak it past the first down line.
Yeah, he knew what he needed to do, and he did it.
How eloquently put.
Thank you.
Martin will get the carry on 1st down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Martin takes it across the line and takes it upfield. 1st down, Jets. Finally stopped at the 35. 1st down. Scrimmage.
Curtis Martin sticks close to his blockers here. And it pays off.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Pennington rifles it out left side, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play.
Derek Smith with the tackle.
Santana Moss had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
Another short catch, and that's where they've been utilizing him today.
Well, the short routes have been open, and he's been exploiting it.
Martin takes this one way out left and will gain close to 6.
3rd and inches. Ball at the 25. First down,
Martin
Jets.
picks up about 2, and they will move the chains. First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Moss grabs the fastball over the middle and is well past the markers for a 1st down.
Chad Pennington makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
Another short, controlled pass for the completion. Their short game has been pretty good.
About par, yeah. They haven't been nickel and diming them, but they've been nickeling them.
Rips him down in the
Curtis
backfield,
Martin,
and
the ball
the
carrier.
clock will continue to run.
Peterson with the tackle.
Julian Peterson was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest. Martin, the
Timeout
Jets
called.
take their first timeout.
No prisoners.
3rd and goal.
Take no prisoners.
Ball at the 3.
Well, if they pass the ball here, watch him to gun it for his favorite receiver.
Tracks him down, gets the sack, and that moves them even farther away. The Jets will take a timeout. That's their 2nd.
Let's go.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Bryan kicks it from 32 yards, and they take the lead.
Doug Bryan has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Jets with a small lead, 10-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Okay, Dano, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. A look at our halftime stats here, and boy, look at the difference in passing yards. The Jets should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Curtis Conway knows he's going to be the man they turn to on third down, and he comes through. A 34-yard play that set up a 49er touchdown. The 49ers strike first and go up by 7. Jets towards the end of the first quarter. Chad Pennington is back to throw, and look at the finesse he puts on this one. Nice. A 31-yard play that set up a Jet touchdown. Jets midway through the second, game tied 7-all. Curtis, my favorite Martin, would make the first guy miss, then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. And that's where we'll leave this one. Jets are holding on to a lead 10-7. Now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Curtis, my favorite Martin, has played like a man possessed. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The 49ers will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 10-7. Let's get down to the field and the action.
Doug Bryan kicking off for the Jets.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Bryan kicks it, and the second half has now started. Wilson fields the second half kickoff at the 4. Stopped at the 24. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, there's the drive results, and the thing I want to talk about is how close this game is. When the score is like it is, one single mistake can change the whole game. They need to be careful here.
Let's go down to Susie Culber, who has an update for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan.
Careful here.
Head coach Herman Edwards told me at halftime that he's fairly satisfied with their overall play in the first half. He said, we did give up a few big plays defensively, but that's going to happen sometimes. We just have to learn from our mistakes and come out even stronger. Always nice to see a coach who's optimistic. Back to you, guys.
Thanks, Susie. Barlow carries it for the 6th time and gains about 3 yards. Barlow picks up about 2, and that brings up third down.
Kevin Barlow stuck close to his blockers with the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Barlow carries it for a 3rd time in a row and is dropped short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
Sam Cowart brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
The defense didn't budge on that play, and they force a 4th down. Lee lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Lee gets the ball and punts it away. Moss gets it at the 28. Tackled at the 39.
Santana Moss racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Jets will start a drive with the lead for the first time in this game. They'll begin at their 39-yard line. Moss pulls down the lob, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Chad Pennington throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
And Peter, if you were looking at this matchup on paper, you'd figure that this would have gone the other way.
You betcha. He's given away a few inches in height, but he's still able to get those arms up and pull it in.
Pennington throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 33. Stopped at the 28.
Gerald Soule had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
I think the short game is working for them, moving them forward a little at a time.
Yeah, just nickel and dime in the deep.
Martin takes his 10th carry of the game and picks up a couple.
Julian Peterson made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
He now has 5 tackles in the game.
Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
25. Check, Gray, 17. Check, Gray, 17.
Pennington fires this one over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Adrian Jones looked like he had a solid catch there, and yet somehow he found a way to drop it.
That was a rare incompletion, Peter. This passing game has shown very few weaknesses.
Well, the D better find some because there's still over a quarter left to play.
Tackle, but they keep the drive alive. First down at the 25. That will bring up first down.
Chad Pennington took it himself on that one and made the play. That's a good call.
Peter, I must say that I'm a bit perplexed that they went for it on 4th down there. Wouldn't most people kick the field goal?
I would have. You have to force your opponents to need more than 3 to get back in it.
First down, 2 receivers to the left. Pennington throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first. The handoff and heads out right. Tackled at the 9.
38 with the tackle. Second and 4. Ball at the 9.
Down. Set. Hyena Black 89. Hyena Black 89.
Pennington just rifles this one, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
Chad Pennington lived dangerously on that play with a pass into double coverage, but the throw was on target. What a pass.
That's another pass that went pretty much down the middle. He hasn't been working the sides too much.
Well, he's obviously very confident that he's throwing into where all the traffic is. He's daring the D to stop him.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Boy, they get some good yardage out of this one, Dan, and they do it a number of good ways. Good line blocking, good downfield blocking, and a nifty run to boot. Nice play.
That's another visit to the end zone for him, and he has some nice stats so far.
Yeah, he's generated points, that's for sure, Dan. So far, he's got 49 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Here's the extra point, and
the extra point is good.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Bryan rockets this one deep. Wilson decides to take it out of the end zone.
Return of 25 on the
tackled
play.
at the 25.
Cedric Wilson got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The 49ers offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 25-yard line. Rattay unloads this to the right sideline, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Rashawn Woods was really getting crowded out there with 3 defenders, but he still made the catch.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. Barlow gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down.
Okay, so we went over this all week in practice. We're going to get it this time.
Second and 7. Ball at the 49ers, 49-yard line.
Rattay throws a heater right sideline, and it's tipped incomplete.
Victor Hobson swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down, 1 man back. This one will fall incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Jets enjoying the lead, 17-7. Lee lines up for the punt. Lee gets the snap and punts it away. Moss fields the punt at the 17. Brought down at the 28.
Santana Moss did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Jets offense will start this drive at their own 28-yard line. Hurd hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Number 38 with the coverage.
2nd down, just a single receiver on the field.
Check, goal 51. Check, goal 51.
Martin chews up 9 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down.
With the tackle.
Curtis Martin played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Martin gets the call on 3rd down and converts the 3rd down.
Curtis Martin played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Martin has his number called on 1st down and shoots forward for 9 yards.
Curtis Martin stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
He gets another call, and he's carrying the offense on his shoulders for these last 3 plays.
Hey, until it stops working, there's no reason to look elsewhere.
Martin picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up 1st down.
Gerald Soule made a heck of a lead block on that play.
Nice 2nd down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid 3rd down altogether, just like that.
Martin gets the call on 1st down and rambles for about 5.
Bryant Young with the tackle.
Curtis Martin has been taking it inside, taking it outside, heck, wherever this guy wants. What a workhorse. I love it. So far, he's piled up 78 yards and 2 touchdowns.
2nd and 4. Ball at the 38-yard line.
Martin chews up 4 yards, and that brings up 3rd down.
Tony Parrish brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
3rd down and less than a yard. Martin punches this one left of center and pays the price for the 1st down.
Curtis Martin got a little help from his friends on that play, Dan. They gave him the space he needed to make the play. Great blocking up front.
First down, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Check, goal 119. Check, goal.
The 49ers take their first timeout. Second down. The clock is stopped at
Second and
1:56.
Ball at the 38-yard line.
Black, Haida, Black, 89. Haida, Black, 89. Haida, Black, 89. Haida, Black, 89.
Pennington throws this one right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Plummer with the deflection.
Ahmed Plummer came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Martin will get the carry on third down and runs into traffic. The 49ers will take a timeout. That's their second.
Doug Bryant.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Bryan boots it from 46 yards out and squeezes it inside the right goal post.
Doug Bryant takes the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Bryan kicks this one away. Hamilton catches it back at the 5. Dragged down at the 23.
Derek Hamilton
Tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The 49ers start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:38. Rattay zings it to the right side, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Number 85 was the intended receiver.
Tim Rattay
has had a number of pass attempts. We've seen that his guys are out there running their routes and trying to make plays. He would like to do a little bit more, however. So far, he's got
88 yards and no touchdowns.
Second down from the on.
Ball at the 49ers, 23-yard line.
The 49ers take a timeout. That's their final one. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:30. Rattay throws a bullet to the flat, and they will be well short of the markers. That will stop the clock at 1:27. That will bring up fourth down. It's the sack, and that will force a turnover on down.
John Abraham makes his presence known on this one. He's going to haunt the ball carrier's dreams for a while. Oh, big tackle on fourth. That's how you stop a conversion.
Well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
The Jets offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 12-yard line.
Bryant Young did a great job back there by not only getting the sack, but getting him way back for a huge loss.
That will be their 5th sack of the day, and they have been simply relentless so far.
Dan, they haven't let up all game, and that's what you want, somebody whose motor never stops.
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game. Aarons catches it over the middle, and the clock continues to wind down.
Chad Pennington made a nice throw there, got it right past the defender.
Another short pass, and he likes that area of the field so far.
Well, why not? He's had success there.
Pennington throws a big rainbow here, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets.
Santana Moss has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch.
He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Now the extra point, and it's good.
The extra point is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Bryan kicks it off. Hamilton fields the kickoff at the 1. Brought down at the 20.
Eric Hamilton got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The 49ers will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 31. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. Second down. The clock is stopped at 27. Rattay throws a bullet, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Donnie Abraham had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
Third down, and 5 wide receivers take the field. Johnson catches the heater left sideline, and that's just short of the markers. The clock continues to wind down. That will bring up 4th down. Rattay fires this one over the middle, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over.
Dan, this is why I love this game so much. Just look at all this stuff going on down there. Great moves, big hits, shrewd coaching, everything's going on. These are the kind of plays that make football the greatest game in the world, hands down.
The Jets will start this drive with unbelievable field. The Jets take their first timeout.
No 3. Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Bryan kicks from 37 yards out and puts it straight through the uprights, and good.
Doug Bryan knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
That's his 3rd field goal of the day, and giving your team 9 points is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, unless those 9 points are covered by pollen.
Watch it.
Sorry, that makes no sense at all.
All right. Sorry. And that is going to do it for this one. The Jets come out on top 30-7. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games Postgame Show. I'm Chris Berman. The Jets stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll start this one off late in the 3rd quarter. Curtis, my favorite Martin, was able to make things pay off on the ground. A 6-yard touchdown for the Jets. The Jets move ahead by 10. Tim Rattay would find his target on this one. Jets out in front by 10. Doug Bryan get the call for the lengthy field goal attempt, and he would in fact deliver. They're now up by 13. The Jets have it after a turnover on downs. Chad Pennington would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 13-yard touchdown for the Jets. Jets up 27-7. After driving 8 yards on one play, Doug Bryan comes on for the field goal try. Good spot. This is right through the uprights. A 38-yard field goal. And that's where we'll leave this one. Jets win big, 30-7. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Curtis, my favorite Martin, is down on the field with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You really hustled today. You just made it look easy tonight. What put you guys over the top?
I was feeling pretty good today, and things was just rolling for me. From the moment I stepped on the field, I felt like I could help us win this game, and that's what I had to do.
Back to you, Chris.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.